I want you to cry into your Hello Kitty pillow. I want you to put your headphones on. I want you to listen to some Taylor Swift. And I want you to shake it off, you bland bitch.
What up, y'all? It's KMB, the Sexy Ninja, and the place to be for Paper Saber Universe. We're talking about NXT, March 10th, 2026. Welcome to the New World Podcast, talking about Vic and Booker. So I got this new jerky from my in-laws. They're here to visit. I'm actually not really hanging out with them just because I have to work. They're in Sedona right now with my wife and kid. But they got me this Jack Link's beef jerky, spicy red pepper. I'll tell you what, woo, the booty hole's gonna be burning. It got a nice little kick to it. I like it a lot. So, but I got, like I said, I'm just playing catch up. So everyone listening, I hope you are patient with me this week. I said I had a big trip to Vegas, but I'm almost there. I got this one, then we got Dynamite next. But let's talk about NXT. We started with Tatum Paxley. She tells us that she won this championship for us. And I was like, you liar. I'm just kidding. I'm joking. But yeah, Tatum Paxley cuts a great promo here. Izzy Dame comes out, and she wants her championship back, and it ends up in a beatdown with Izzy standing tall over Tatum. And I was like, yes, I'm glad this feud is not over by any... but I'm just glad it's not over. I didn't want it wasted, and then, I want them to go back and forth because I love this dynamic between Izzy and Tatum, but I like that it was a beatdown, and I was like, oh, this is going to happen at Stand and Deliver, right? I keep getting my hopes up like this. Stand and Deliver, right? Like Bayley versus AJ, huh? WrestleMania? No. Then we go into this three-way match, Knight versus Jasper versus Legacy, Shawn Legacy. Man, this was a fun match. This was a really fun match. This is close to being my match of the night. But in a weird ending of a match, Knight and Legacy both pinned Jasper at the same time. I was like, oh, okay. If anything's going to make sense in this world, especially with Jasper and how big of a dude he is, I think this is the way to go with Jasper. Like having these two pin him at once. It made sense to me on the certain levels. So, but yeah, I enjoyed this finish. I thought it was fun. But Jasper got lost to Legacy and Knight at the same time. So we shall see how that goes. We have Birthright. I fucking love the name. I love the name. Lexus and Uriah. He's got his other stacks, and, everyone's coming in. Who else is going to join? Because they're going against Charlie and Tavion. Is this a Quarter Catch Crew reunion? I think not, because Regal and Finlay come out as Charlie's hugging Tavion, and then Tavion jumps back in the ring. He takes out Tavion, and Charlie has joined Birthright. And I was like, this group with Lexus King as the person leading it, I'm all for it. I love the name Birthright. I'm all for it, man. Tony cuts a great promo here. He says, Mr. Joe, back in the day, me and you be breaking bread. Now, I'm just giving you a warning. He's going after the NXT Championship, and then will this be a Stand and Deliver, which will not be on Peacock, which will not be on WrestleMania weekend, which will be on YouTube. Yeah, so it'll be streaming live on YouTube, which I'm like, oh, okay, okay. Hey, at least I can watch Stand and Deliver when I want, because I watch the YouTube a lot, so I'm okay with that, I guess. Laney versus Soul. I love the Soul Snatcher, man. I think the Soul Snatcher is so great. Laney, though, fell short to the Soul Snatcher, and Soul Ruka got the win. We had an awesome speed match with Thea and Ren, and I was like, all right, Thea, here we go, Thea. Oh, Ren won. I'm okay with Ren. I like Ren, so, this is a double-edged sword. Either way I could go. But I'm for Ren Sinclair winning this tournament for the Speed Championship. Then we have Izzy with the culling outside, and here comes Tatum. You snake! Attacking Izzy. This is awesome. I was like, you snake! And here comes Mr. Stone. He's like, you! Next week, steel cage. I was like, oh, this is a fucking stand and deliver match with that stipulation, not on TV. Going to the main event. Ethan and Ricky versus Joe and Miles. 2 champs versus no champs. But this, Ethan and Ricky's dynamic as a tag team is awesome. I think they can go on and win the tag team championships. I love their chemistry with each other. This is my match of the night. And as a back and forth, with a twisted grin, getting a win over Miles and Joe, Ethan's just like, yep, that was me. He did kick Ricky out, though, because Ethan wants all the glory. He wants to take your smile. But they get the win over Joe and Miles. So what's next? Will Ethan get his North American Championship back? Will Ricky get his rematch against Joe? Now you got Tony out there lurking. A lot of things going on. And then in the announcement of Kendall Gray, she dropped the Evolve Championship to come to NXT. To get called up to the main roster. I was like, she's been here. Okay. But Kendall Gray is moving up. And I'm okay with that. But that was NXT. I give it a solid 3 out of 5. My match of the night was Ethan Ricky versus Joe and Miles. Moment of the night. Ooh. Izzy and Tatum. Both encounters. So, drop those comments below. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Show it to your grandma, share the bum down on Walmart. I'm KMB the 6 Ninja. And remember that the New World Podcast is for life.
No way. What's Charlie doing? Charlie just looked up and saw his father, William Regal.